Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Now, many of you all may know that Walmart offers loans. Okay, if you don't, well, they offer actually three types of loans. Okay, they offer a cash advance loan, they offer a personal loan, and they offer the buy now. Okay, and so a lot of people are not even aware of this. So Walmart is almost like it's becoming its own bank. All right, so what I want to tell you is about two of the loans that matter the most to you, that actually puts cash in your pocket, because the buy now pay later, that's not going to put cash in your pocket. However, I will tell you this about the buy now pay later that you have to pay attention to, because a buy now pay later type of loan, that when that shows up on your credit, what ends up happening, it looks like you done actually maxed out an account. Okay, and so that's actually going to drop your credit score. All right, now it's good that they have three types of loan for bad credit, but I'm telling you that buy now pay later, you may want to really think about that and take these other two loans into consideration. Okay, now what happened with Walmart when they partnered up with OnePay, okay, with the card, also they actually on the back end, they actually offer a cash advance loan too. All right, and so the cash advance loan usually goes up to $400. All right, now after you pay it off, or sometimes if you continue using it, it goes up to $1,000. All right, now this is all having bad credit. All right, so that's what I want you all to understand. Then the other type of loan that I've been telling you about from Walmart is through Upstart. So Upstart has partnered up with Walmart, and they offer a loan. Now, the best part about this loan, one, it goes up to $50,000. Number two is the minimum credit score is a 580 credit score. All right, so that's the best part about it. Number three is that it also works with you when you have a high debt to income ratio. Okay, and the reason that matters is because a lot of people, they may have a 800 credit score, right? However, their debt to income ratio may be too high to qualify, or their credit file may not be old enough to qualify. So with the Upstart loan coming through Walmart, what it is, the debt to income ratio is 75%. All right, now the reason that that's important, because most of your banks and credit unions, what they end up doing, if you have a high debt to income ratio, usually between 50 to 55%, then they will deny you even with an 800 credit score. They don't want to take a chance on you. However, with the Upstart loan, you still may be able to qualify. All right, now also understanding that they want their credit file to be at least 2 years old. So that means that it needs to have some aging on it. All right, so this is something that's really important, because a lot of people, they don't know how to age their credit file in order to qualify for this loan. So let me tell you some backdoor secrets. All right, one is with the authorized users, but it has to be the right type of authorized users. All right, and you also have to make sure that that authorized user is not over 30%. The reason is because with a 30% authorized user, what it's going to do, that can increase your debt to income ratio. And this can, again, disqualify you because of that 30% on that authorized user. So that's number one. Like rental history, that can help, as well as utilities. They can all age your credit file. All right, so those are three ways that you can actually age your credit file, so that way you know that, okay, my file is old enough. Because what happens is a lot of people, they're putting a lot of these different credit builders on the credit file. And so when you put those credit builders on the credit file, you're re-aging your credit. All right, and so you need to have something else that's going to at least push you over that 2-year mark. So that's the reason why those are so important. Now, again, with Upstart, they may pull either your Experian or your Equifax, but it's going to be a FICO 9. Okay, so that's something that you have to take into consideration. It is a FICO 9. So that's the reason why, again, you can lock up, say you have a bad Experian file, lock that up. That'll force them to pull from Equifax. Now, since you're going to have them pulling from Equifax, you can go over to Credit Karma and you can dispute the negative items off of your Credit Karma file with your Equifax and TransUnion. Okay. And so usually what happens is by you doing that, it's going to take them at least 48 to 72 hours for your credit file to update using your Vantage 3 and your FICO 9. Okay. And so this may give you the leverage you need to push you over the top to get that Upstart loan. Now, here's another one that you may want to consider, that this here's a double dip on a loan also, and that's through Albert. Now, I told you all about Albert before. They give you a cash advance loan, and this is when you have bad credit. So all of these 5 different ways that you can get a loan when you have bad credit. So Albert offers the loan as well, up to $1,000, right, on a cash advance. Then they offer a personal loan up to $10,000, all right? And that's the reason I told you guys, if you're looking for loans from $5,000 up to $100,000, to check my website out, because a lot of these type of lenders are over on my website. Now, that being said, in terms of making sure that you have an active checking account, this is also something that a lot of people are, well, they didn't approve me or whatever. Do you have open checking account? And also, one of the bigger things, some lenders, if you have a Chime Bank or whatever, they may not work with that. That's another thing. That's the reason why I continue to tell you, if you are in check systems or early warning system, all you have to do is go to your local community credit union and ask them for a second chance account. And they'll give you a checking account, even if you're in early warning systems or check systems, okay? So you'll have a regular checking account. Many people think, oh, I'm just stuck with Chime. No, you're not. Now, granted, you can get a loan from Chime. If you're with Chime, they'll give you up to $500 on a cash advance without charging you any fees, which is great. And you can have bad credit, so they're not tripping off of the credit. But at the same time, in terms of when you need to have a real active checking account, it's best to go with a bank or a local bank or a local credit union and ask them for a second chance account. All right, you don't have to be stuck with Chime. Okay, and I think that's what's the problems for some of these people. They saying, well, they're not going to approve me, is because you may not have the right type of checking account. Okay, so that can throw a red flag in your situation for its approval. So I hope this video helps you. So if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.